How's that feel, Connor? Two-time NCAA cross-country champion.
Feels great. It feels good. Now I'm still exhausted. That was a tough race. It seemed like every so often somebody new was taking to the front and pushing it. It wasn't just Kiptoo this time, which I don't know if that was better or worse for me, but it all worked out, and it was a tough go.
How hard was this compared to March in Stillwater?
It's hard to compare. I remember after Stillwater, in that race, I felt horrendous. I got dropped 3 times in that race, not because I was trying to be smarter, just because I couldn't hang. And so, this race, it was like, okay, I can hang, but which one of these moves is going to be like a serious move that I have to match? And I think that's what made this one so tough. Is it was like everybody was making a move, and it was like, oh, is this the move to push? And Kyoko made 3 moves in that race, and then slowed down immediately after. 4 if you count the one with about 400 to go. And so it was just like, this one was tough because it was like trying to match every move. That one was tough because it was all out the whole time, and couldn't pace it really.
What were you thinking when Kyoko passed you in the home straight?
Just stay with him. This move is, I could tell the move was too quick. I was like, if I go with him and I die, worst case I'm second, because there's not enough room that somebody's gonna catch me. But it was like an all-out sprint all of a sudden. It was like, go with him, because this move is much too quick for anybody, unless it's maybe Chep the guy or something like that. But if he's as good as Chep the guy, he's gonna beat me, so it's fine. I'll take a loss to a guy like that. So I was just like, stay with him, and if he beats me, hats off to him. If not, this is my race, and I'm gonna pass him at the end.
Connor, the last guy to repeat, Ches, the last American to repeat, Pre.
Oh yeah.
When we put you in that grouping, you have the utmost respect for all your competitors,
right.
The history of the sport, but that's pretty rarefied air.
Hey, thank you. That means a lot. When I think about it like that, then I'm like, oh crap, that's big time. And then I also think, we run this race 10 times over. I think I win maybe 4 or 5 of them. If you ran the one in March 10 times over, I think I only won 3 of them. So I'm happy that I had the fortune to run my best day on both today and in March, and then putting my name up with guys like that means a lot.
How about you and Whitney sweeping the titles? How sweet is that?
Oh, that's great. When I saw her win, I was like, oh, maybe the women won too. And then I was like, how cool would it be, we get both individual wins, both team wins. I got excited, and then I was like, oh crap, the chance of me winning it's a good chance, but there's too many good guys to really be too confident in yourself. Look at the NCAA, it's just, there's so many good guys. I remember in the race I was running side by side with Cooper Tier for a little bit. I was like, crap, if Cooper's there, I'm screwed. If he's there with 400 to go, he has an amazing kick. It's gonna be hard to beat him, but there's just so many good guys in the race. So it was a cool race to go in.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's the men and women individual title.
Yeah, I think you said at the start of the season this is probably going to be your last season.
Right.
Was this your last race in BYU
It's my
singlet?
last race in the BYU singlet. Unless we have some alums who when they're retired and everything, they'll go and they'll go get some old singlets and go racing them for half marathons. Maybe I'll do one, but we'll wait till 20 years till that happens.
The fact, again, you have so much respect for someone like Cooper's closing speed, right?
Right.
But we talk with Charles, we talk with Athanas, we talk with Wesley, we talk with Adrian, and they all say that about your closing speed. Just not just the ability to make the move, but your sense of the timing, right? Like you said, Kyoko went too hard, too soon. Just your sense of when the exact time is to make that move. Because I saw it at Griak, I saw it, at the mountain region. I see it again today. Just what is that about? What you've learned about, either they move and then I cover, or this is when I move.
I just think make sure I'm always moving up, and then I just need to make sure that when the 200 to go happens, no matter where I am, just keep moving. That's redundant, but just do an all-out sprint, and then in the last 100, if I'm good, I can enjoy the last 100. But if I'm not, just keep going. So I try to just make sure I match everything I can, and that's kind of been the theme of this season, just matching moves. So I don't know, it just feels natural now, so maybe I'm doing it really smart, but maybe it's just getting a little lucky. So
not that many times, Connor.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. Hell of a race today.
Thank you.
Good.